Nervous?
There's no nervousness here.
Real shit. I like to hear. Me horror.
Oh yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. We're just for a bunch of friends hanging out, talking about some awards. That's what it's
Oh
here
yeah,
for.
oh yeah. Okay, so do I say the first part or shall you?
I can start if you want. What are we on?
Are we on?
All right. Well, welcome everyone to the Kung Fu Awards ceremony. If you're here watching with us as we do it right now live, or if you're just here on YouTube watching later in your own time, welcome. We're here to present a bunch of awards that the community has put together and voted on, and there's a lot of fun happening. There's a lot of different people winning all sorts of different things. We're talking about people, we're talking about events, and we're talking about just like a bunch of random stuff that's a lot of just fun things. I'm Golden Boy. I'm
Indeed.
one of your hosts, and I'm joined by Organic Tea Leaf. So welcome.
Hello, everyone.
How are you,
Thank you
Tea
for
Leaf?
joining us. I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. I could not be doing
Good.
better because
Yeah, excited.
yeah, we're about to have a good time.
All right, let's get
So
to moving on this then.
yeah, let's get started. The most improved. Obviously, not everyone starts out good. There are some people who would just come in and have skill, but a big part of being good at a game just comes out of how much effort you put into learning the game. And
Definitely.
yeah, the community most voted is Tiny Toon, otherwise known as Artemis Nyx, but it wasn't
Mhm.
actually that big of a lead. Followed quickly by Slayer and Karma, two other very good players who have put in a lot of work to become better players. But over time, Tiny Toon has just put in immense amount of effort to become one of the top players in EU. So shout out to him.
Definitely.
Another thing, if you're here with us live, you can hop into a voice chat in the Kung Fu server. We can drag you in once you win an award, and you can talk smack or say nice things about other people, depending on how cool you are. But yeah, that's just one thing if you're live with us. And moving on next,
All
we
right.
got the most well-rounded. Why don't you talk about this one?
So, our most well-rounded, meaning they can play offense, they can play mid, they can play harass, they can play any and all roles that you can think of, and do decently at it. We have with a major lead Duck Wings. He's one of the few people that actually the owner, the creator of this community, Kung Fu community. He has a really big legacy around here. He's not only a great goalie, a great offense. He likes to take a step back and coach a lot of our new players that we have nowadays, like Karma and Slayer, those two that are doing so good, second to most improved in our last award. They were taught by him. So that says a lot about his skills, not only in all the roles that he plays, but in the roles that he plays with other people.
Yeah, shout out to everyone else who also got close. We've Dirk up there, second place, followed by a bit sick, not far behind, and Klein pretty close too, but many other people up there too.
All
But
right,
let's,
let's go on to the
yeah,
next.
moving on. We got the best newcomer. Here you can see a pretty GIF I sent in. That's a me right there. But unfortunately, I wasn't the winner of the award though. That comes for Pluto. A very big margin too. 40% of
Uh,
all of the votes. Keep in mind these votes are coming in from both Europe and NA, so it's like a whole different like two separate sides of players. I know when Brawl Ball community does this, it's very divided between half the votes go to NA and half the votes go to EU. So winning 40% of a vote really means that you definitely like
yeah,
you're a solid
he's made an
like winner
impact.
of this. Yeah. Also, a quick shout
All
out to
right.
Slayer. Definitely a very big newcomer. Slayer hasn't been around very long. He definitely wasn't around in the first season. Also, Karma, who hasn't been around that long either, and many other people who just like started recently. So shout out to everyone there. Even if you're not on this list, getting into a new thing is not too easy, especially when it's a competitive scene like Kung Fu.
Definitely. All right.
But I believe, yeah, moving on.
Next, we
Why
have
don't you?
Best Harasser. All right, so we have with an overwhelming win, Karma, one of the newcomers. He is crazy in stock and crazy in Kung Fu at beating people up. He's winning by 31%. Close behind that, though, somewhat close, is Unstoppable X God. Everyone knows him and loves him, hates to play against him. He is crazy at the game as well. Especially in the SIV tournaments, if everyone remembers that. But yes, Karma was voted the best harasser amongst EU, NA. That just shows how good he is. And he should definitely be proud for how new he is and to be so well liked
Oh
already.
yeah.
That's insane.
I think we talked about it on the last slide, but he is fairly new to the scene. So being a winner of these awards already, that's not just the best newcomer, is a incredible achievement there.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of other people getting high up, but we're moving on to the best non-meta players. That's fine. We can move on.
Okay.
Nah, we were done there anyways. Best non-meta players. We all know Kung Fu really revolves around players like Lucian or Volkov and stuff like that, and Artemis. But best non-meta refers to someone that's good with pretty much anything. If you could play Magyar in a tournament and do well, you can easily be on this list. And the winner, speaking of this list, is Edicam by a pretty decent margin too, 41.9% of the votes.
That's crazy.
Second and third place, not too far away from each other, but still miles behind Edicam, are Kirito and a bit sick. So it seems like EU is pretty divided, but NA has come together. I think Edicam's NA, right?
Yes, he is.
So yeah, NA has come together, and they know that Edicam is their top dog, their best non-meta player.
All right, let's move on to the next one. So our best unarmed player, yet again, Edicam, and I think the previous award for best non-meta really plays hand in hand with the unarmed. If he doesn't have a weapon, or if he doesn't have a good pick, if he doesn't have a weapon, watch out anyway, because he will dare you repeatedly into your goal. That's what he's known for, unarmed, I guess. Edicam, you think he's down one? Well, he's just gonna break through your scythe or your Lucian. He's so crazy on the unarmed. Everyone recognizes it. As you can see here, voted by everyone with a crazy 41% compared to the 19 and 16 next to it. Heisei and Leorm, close, but you can't speak anything on Eddie, I guess.
Oh yeah. He actually was so good, he got voted 2 separate times, both uppercase and lowercase. So congratulations to Edicam and Edicam for doing tremendously in the best unarmed player.
Definitely.
But moving on to the best offense EU, we're starting to get into the differences between EU and NA, because they are very different scenes. But this one is actually like a very close for what I was expecting. A bit sick taking the lead here, but Artemis Nyx still getting over, like, or not quite over, but basically a third of the votes too, which, considering how many people there are and how big a bit sick is and how dominant he's been the past years, is just crazy that Artemis Nyx is good enough to get up there too. So congratulations to a bit sick, being part of the best team in EU. And like constantly doing offense really just means he is the best offense EU, and there's not much debate behind that besides Artemis Nyx coming and trying. We'll see how next year fares for him though.
All right, moving on. So our best defense EU is a landslide vote for Dirk with a whopping 84.4% of the votes. I wouldn't say Tony Sass is close, but you can see that he's there, and that's super cool for him. But congratulations to Dirk for doing so good. Everyone's favorite EU goalie.
I think this might be our biggest win in the entire awards.
I agree.
Not just like yet, but like to come, from what I briefly glanced over before. So huge shout out to Dirk for just being the GOAT.
Sure.
No competition there at all. Maybe next year someone will knock out an extra 10% and he'll only be at 75%. But
maybe next year he won't play Magyar goalie and he'll actually,
Or, maybe nenext year he'll play Magyar goalie and he'll get good at it. And then he'll be the best Magyar goalie. That's what we're looking for.
Alright, moving on.
Got best offense in NA, also an incredible margin considering that best defense. There's like a lot of debate for defense, but offense NA also goes crazy. 80% votes went to Cosmic, which like no one is even close. There's like a bunch of votes distributed among Slayer, Zai, Edicam, and Daylon, who are all very good, but Cosmic just well known for how good at offense he is. Just his Artemis, I know, is very, very quality and just like harassable almost. You just can't beat him.
Yeah, if you know Cosmic, he treats Kung Fu like an equation. You do something, he knows the solution immediately and breaks through.
Oh yeah.
Alright. Definitely congratulations to Cosmic, and we're gonna move on to defense now. So we have on best defense NA a really honestly even game between Duckwings and Samaz, but it looks like Duckwings takes the win with a 53% compared to the 43%. Both incredibly imposing figures amongst the community for defense, but I think that perhaps Duckwings knows both, because he knows both the offense and defense sides, that he can break through a little bit easier, right? He knows, as a goalie himself, he knows how to get through a goalie, but because he's offense, he knows what to stop an offense with.
Oh yeah. And like you're saying, defense isn't just about being a goalie. It's about like playing the mid play when you need to, going up when you need to, taking advantage if it's like a 1v2 for a few seconds. And so Duckwings coming out as like the most well-rounded, he knows how to do all those things. He knows how to be where he needs to be. But
all right, let's move on to the next one.
Stepping out of NA versus EU, we're hitting the worldwide scene now. And this is best offense worldwide. This was the scene that was heavily dominated by Cosmic, I believe, and A Bit Sick. What you're seeing are the two very highly voted ones here, A Bit Sick and Cosmic. A Bit Sick does just slide out on top. So, and people just know that, like, in the recent tournaments, like, his domination, like, overall worldwide too, in tournaments where it's not just EU players, but, like, where everyone's competing, you could see that he's just better than the competition. Even if Cosmic is sliding up there, he's trying his best. A Bit Sick is still just the GOAT.
Definitely. So we have best defense worldwide now, and yet again, a landslide pick for Dirk with an 84.4%. I think that's the exact same as it was voted before.
I think it was, yeah.
That's crazy. Good tries by all the little slices on the side, but I guess you can't stop Dirk when he's in the goal.
Yeah.
Congratulations to him.
That's absolutely crazy. It's just everybody knows, even if you're NA. Like, NA was 50% of the vote, and in the EU one, he got 84%, but he didn't lose a single vote here. Incredible. Shout out to Dirk. Moving on to the next one, though. Best team. So, Kung Fu team game, and I think our last two awards definitely showed that Dirk and A Bit Sick were the best two players on offense and defense, and so that factors straight into this one, where we're seeing the best team is AUG, also known as A Bit Sick and Dirk. But there's still plenty of other teams here. Easy Crew, up and coming. And many other teams still vying for the top. And I believe this is a global award too, so it's not just NA or EU. So
yeah, you can see that especially in the T-Cup tournament, where they beat the NA team on NA, and then they beat everyone in EU as well. That's crazy to deal with the input delay and not have port priority and still overcome. That's insane. Alright, let's move on. So we have most underrated now. In this one, there were so many choices, quite exciting to see, but it looks like Slayer has been the most underrated. And there's a lot to say about Slayer because he's kind of mysterious guy, you know. You didn't really see him into the last two tournaments where he popped off. Unfortunately, he did have to leave, I believe, in the grand finals. But he was the people's choice to win, definitely. He was doing some crazy unseen stuff. He is like an explosion waiting to happen. You never know what he's gonna do, but he's gonna do it well. So congratulations to Slayer for winning the most underrated.
Oh yeah. And Slayer's been around for a long time. I was joking a bit earlier when I said he hasn't been around, but he's been around for a long time, just sitting in the background, like getting high ranks in like the ranked seasons. And even if he hasn't been like at the top, he's always there, and you never know it. But also, shout out! I think this is one of the most diverse awards so far because there's a lot of people on here. So if you're here on this list, pat yourself on the back.
Up to you. All right, let's move on.
Hitting the best clips. We all know the clips channels. We know the people who are either making videos or just sending clips of cool things they do. But the two that were very close actually were A Bit Sick and Duckwings, with A Bit Sick just barely taking out Duckwings there for the top spot. There's also Samaz and Tony Sass quite far behind though, but A Bit Sick, well known for his YouTube videos of just like random clips he posts and just like getting so many cool plays on different people. So fun to watch his gameplay.
Dude.
Same with Duckwings.
Alright, let's move on.
Yeah, moving on.
We have the most creative or flashy on the pitch. Yet again, winning A Bit Sick. That really ties into the last award with all his crazy clips and videos and highlights. But I would definitely say A Bit Sick is the most creative. He's always picking some random legend and still knowing exactly where the trajectories and the angles are. And he makes an insane goal every single time. So congratulations to him for his creative mind and skills coming out to play.
Oh yeah, this definitely goes hand in hand with the Clips award, and also like the what was it? There was a most well-rounded award too that came earlier, and like this just plays into that. If you can play any character well, you can be creative, and with it, you just like find new ways to use new weapons. And
Definitely.
So, shout out to everyone here. A Bit Sick, Duckwings, Tony Sass taking the lead here, but A Bit Sick just sliding out on top. The best inactive player, there are quite a few of these that were either around in the ranked season or just like that stopped playing in general. I think no surprise to anyone that Potato Fire won. I know he's got like an insane legacy here. Everyone just treats him like he's the god he is, which, you know, he is one. So you know, a lot of other people though too. Kvink, a bit behind. He was very active in ranked, especially I think a bit after ranked in Europe. No. But he hasn't really played too much lately because it's mostly been 2v2 lately and not 3v3. So
shout out to M Fatal and Wingshell. Those two were the creators of Kung Fu Kunde, and if you were around back in those days, every single Sunday it was Kunde on stream, and we would all play with everyone, no matter who you were, new or old. It was a really fun time. So definitely shout out to those two for creating a good time for all the new and old people.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on
to the funniest player. I don't think this comes as a surprise. There were actually a lot of votes here for various different people, but A Bit Sick getting out on top. His commentary is just on another level. He's always talking smack, making jokes whenever. Tiny Toon, not far behind him, but there were also a lot of other people. Shout out to Tony Sass. Shout out to Zai and Zai, who both got on here. I wasn't expecting to see both of them here, but
it's just too funny.
Yeah. Once again, A Bit Sick, taking the lead.
I think he's gotten the most awards so far.
Oh yeah.
Not surprising though. All right, let's move on. We have most entertaining on Discord. But again, a crazy big surprise. A Bit Sick wins most entertaining on Discord chatter. the whopping 25.8% compared to like the 16 and the 12 from I believe Daylon and Tiny Toon or Ed Bull. Were all really funny.
I think it's Ed Bull, yeah.
Ed Bull, yeah, Ed Bull. Those two are super funny. But they just can't beat Sick, Kung Foot or not. He's just winning them all. So congratulations to a bit Sick.
Hitting the most sportsmanlike. Let's be honest, Kung Foot, a lot of people here that could strive to do better at this award. That's all I'll say for that. But we're sitting here with Keisei winning the award, so congratulations to Keisei. It's always great to have nice people around. Dirk, not far behind. Just a lot of people that are nicer and don't talk as much smack. So if you're even on here, on this list, then shout out to you for being a cool person.
Especially the nun.
Yeah, big fan of whoever put that there.
For real.
Really shows the Kung Fu community.
Sadly, Keisei is not active in the community anymore, but if you're out there listening, we do miss you a lot. So, congratulations on this.
Yeah.
Right. Most likable. Won by me! Oh. I don't really want to talk about myself, but like, yeah, I guess. No, I'm kidding. Thank you guys so much for voting me. That's so sweet. Now I'm like flustered. I don't know what to say. That's so nice.
Doing great. It goes like well with the last award too, which is just if you're a nice person, is like it can go a long way. And so in Kung Foot especially, being likable is just a big thing that not many people I think are too proficient with. So congratulations to everyone here as well. We got Dirk, we got Tiny Toon. Wow.
Good job to them.
Yeah. Moving on to the exact opposite. We got the most hostile. It was really only ever a two-way battle from the start.
Yeah.
Raimundo versus Zai Zai, but Raimundo finding his way to come out on top. Congratulations to him. Not too much shock here for these two. Just the biggest smack talkers in Kung Fu, which can be very entertaining. So, congratulations. Good work. Putting in lots of effort here for this one.
So funny that they put Dexo on there because Dexo is so nice. I have no idea why they would do that.
He volunteered to help us cast the last tournament, so shout out to Dexo. Yeah, I don't know who put him on here, but we need to send them a pipe bomb or something.
What?
Moving on. To the next award. Most likely to blame teammates for a loss. You want to talk to us about this one?
Yeah, that's a pretty even fight between Samaz and Raimundo. Raimundo takes the win again. This guy is crazy at these kind of awards, apparently, because everyone, NA, EU, are gonna say that he's gonna blame you no matter what happens. We can't forget Samaz though. Everyone knows how Samaz is in NA, and not to talk any bad words about him, but you guys know how you are, so congratulations on your award, Raimundo. Let's move on.
Just a reminder, everyone can improve, so when these people are saying you suck and you can get better, they're right. You can always get better.
Yeah. Definitely.
Move on. Most mysterious. We got a picture of the winner actually here, Kawoon. He sent in his own face for this award in the bottom left. So not much about him is known other than this picture. So
you can really see his Kung Fu prowess come to life in that photo. And those are his exact words that he's spoken to at least a few of us. So direct quote from Kawoon himself. Very cool guy.
Shout out to Kavink and Paul as well. Like I said earlier, Kavink showed up a lot in the previous rank season, but hasn't really talked much or like shown up in like tournaments at all. And same with Paul too. Sort of unheard from players that we all know exist and we all know are good, but we don't know much about them.
Alright, let's move on.
Showing up to worst Wi-Fi, the most prestigious award, the one that you can definitely control. You just get better Wi-Fi. It's not hard. Like, download more megabytes per second or something. I don't know what to tell you, TinyToon. You really just gotta get better.
Directly to you, TinyToon. Fix your net. If you can even watch this, honestly, worst Wi-Fi.
I don't think he has like enough, yeah. It'll be like stuttering on his screen or something.
Right.
He'll only see like 3 pixels, so we can't even tell that he won. So sorry about that. Shout out to Technoblade, never dies, sitting in a clean second place though, and we actually have a tie for third.
Right. Oh wow,
Ed Bull
nice.
and Abedka. So yeah.
Alright, let's move on. So we have biggest trash talker from my favorite person is IZaiDab21. He loves Gravity Falls on YouTube. He loves Gravity Falls, he loves Samaz, he loves winning, and he hates losing. And if you know him, you're gonna hear that even if you don't know him. So congratulations to Zai for being the best and biggest trash talker out there in the community.
You know. Shout out to him for being passionate about what he loves. Maybe a bit too passionate, but at least he's passionate. Moving on though. Most likely to miss a free kickoff. Definitely Ed Bull actually here winning. I think that's Ed Bull, yeah. Winning the award. Followed by Samaz and TinyToon. So shout out to these people. You know, it takes a lot of skill to miss a free kickoff.
It does.
So you are very good players.
Yeah,
I definitely
it must have been on
know what I'm
purpose.
talking about. Oh yeah.
Ball drops, you wait and you don't hit it, and that's crazy. Good job. You just have the confidence to not go for kickoff. So Ed Bull, shout out to you. Let's move on to.
All right. Happy Pride Month, everybody. We got the best award. You already know who won it. It's your boy, me. So shout out to me. Also, Samaz is on here. So big shout out to Samaz, being one of the fellow homies here, I guess.
Honorary gay.
Congratulations.
Love it. Yeah. We love it in Pride Month.
We love you, Samaz. Just like I love me. Quite a few people on here, though. I'm a big fan of this award.
You put me for real at the bottom of that? Is that you?
No, that wasn't me, actually. I was going to scroll through this and only vote for this one. So, I don't know, but shout out to whoever was me for real.
Yeah. Yep. Alright. We have a most likely to score an own goal, and the winner is Hydra. Alright, well, I don't know Hydra too well, but the people have spoken. NANEU. So, looks like no matter what you do, you're the most likely, Hydra. And like we said, it's like, you gotta be a really good player to do that so often for people to recognize it, you know? So, good job to you. Congratulations. And I hope you just keep getting better and better.
Oh, yeah. Hey, you know, you're just adding to your goal count, too. If you score 8 own goals and 9, opposing goals, that's 17 goals. That's a lot of them. So that's really just, you got to get your statistics up there. That's the whole point. Moving on to probably I think the most important word here, most likely eat mayonnaise. Quick poll though. He's sitting here, Pluto, I believe the best newcomer too, getting another award win with really the important one here. I think this is the one we really want to shine.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, pretty disgusting. I don't know why I'm on here. I didn't put myself here. I didn't vote for myself. I don't even like mayonnaise, but some people clearly are misinformed about my mayonnaise eating capabilities.
I love how spread out it is amongst the people. There's it's not any high number. You're all just mayonnaise partakers.
Alright, I think moving on though.
Definitely. Oh, we have the best latte art. and landslide for me, and me. So that's fantastic. And Karma, whatever, he's there. No offense, but these are all
Yeah, Karma in the
mine.
second place. Yeah.
Yeah, Karma's crazy at the latte art, but really shout out to Tony Sass and a bit sick for making this even a thing in the Kung Fu Awards. I really appreciate it for
Those are
recognizing my little
amazing, though.
hobby.
Holy shit.
Thank you.
They're
It's really
incredible.
fun. If you guys ever want me to make you a profile picture, any ideas, you can always DM me and I will try my best to get it to you. Thank you so much for voting for me.
All right, moving on to most likely to die in an opposition's goal. Very, very hard thing to do, unless you're good at it, of course. Which brings us to our number one position, organic tea leaf. I know it's like a very like skill you've been dedicated to for a long time, but you're cranking out the win here, followed shortly by Ed Bull. But once again,
I
only
like to
32%. Yeah.
I like to get that fine line of getting in the goalie's face, and a lot of them don't take well to that. Like Dirk and Samaz, I hate that, so they make it their mission. What can I say?
Yeah, that's a big thing. If you're trying to harass and you're going against a good goalie, they can definitely easily knock you out. So just goes to say that you're facing off against better goalies than most people. It's really like your skill level is improving. Yeah, that's what it means.
Definitely. I'm just the best, is what I'm hearing.
Exactly.
All right, so we have the
Going.
hardest to harass. A whopping 60% going to Samaz. This is a great award to get, honestly. This just means that your pure skill, you're doing great, Samaz. Everyone has said that you're a slippery snake to you at least on one occasion during a Kung Fu session. So really congratulations to your skill in and out of goal. I know you always save it when you're hopping around the court. Even if you're not near the goal, you can tell where the ball's going, and that takes so much skill. So really, great job.
Yeah, shout out to Dirk too with 33.3%. Like when I try to harass Dirk, like I can't even think of a negative thing to say about him. Like that's how hard it is to harass him. There's just like nothing I can say that'll be mean. Moving on.
Let's move on.
The easiest to harass. These are the people that you love saying mean things about. And so I'm glad that we can see that Samaz here is still on this list, despite being in the hardest to harass as well. Shout out to Samaz and Dirk as well, actually. But Tony Sass winning this one. This just means you're focused in. You're locked in on the goalie, on doing your job. You're an upstanding citizen at doing your job and keeping the ball out. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you're focused on other people. So that just means you have areas to improve. You have places to get better. And Tony Sass has the most potential to do great. That's what this award means.
And shout out to all the harassers that made this award possible. Thanks, guys.
Yep.
Alright, we have most annoying to play against, and yet another award goes to a bit sick with a 38.7%. And this is honestly, there are a lot of people that they voted for on here. This is kind of crazy, but it's still winning. And a close second with Unstoppable God being a crazy harasser and just crazy at the game in general. But it does go to a bit sick. He's just dominating the Kung Fu scene time and time again. Good job to you.
Yeah. This might be our most diverse award yet, with so many people that got a vote. So, shout out to everyone here.
Definitely.
Moving on, best to have never won anything. We all know there's like very dominant teams in EU and NA, but that doesn't mean there's still not other good players. We're seeing Tiny Toon, especially, like we've seen him throughout the past awards, because we all know Dirk and Avitsik are the best in EU, but like he's really put in the effort to become one of the top players, and like that shows because he has insane competition and he's able to like sit there and do amazing jobs and win this award. So, congrats for getting an even 50%.
Yeah, you are the people's winner. and that's shown through this award. I love you, Tiny Toon.
I just love Toon. I don't really love Tiny, but
All right, I'll take Tiny. I'll take one for the team.
all right.
All right, let's move on to biggest legacy. We already know who this goes to. The man himself, a bit sick, the 4-time, the Thanos. Everyone knows, loves, kind of hates him for winning all the time, but we respect it. He's crazy at the game. You can't deny that. So congratulations to him for winning the biggest legacy amongst the people, NA, EU, in the world.
Oh yeah.
Good job.
We've been talking about it, but yeah, there's a lot of people that have just like put in like the effort to just like either like make the Kung Fu community happen, like be possible, or just like be amazing players from the very beginning. So shout out to everyone here. Duckwings creating this community, Potato Fire being one of the best like previous players, and like other people like that too.
Moving on to best commentator.
By far the most important award for us, at least.
Yeah.
Lots of funny quips and stuff. Not too shocking that it goes to a bit sick though. He's been winning all these awards, like most funniest, like best Discord mod or whatever. So when he's watching or just like not even playing in a Kung Fu tournament, he could still come out and make it entertaining for everyone else. So shout out to you, a bit sick. Yeah.
Great job.
And coming in tied for second place is the famous Golden Boy and Organic Tea Leaf. Two very important people. Very cool.
Definitely,
people.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Love those guys. Good job to you guys. Even more than sick, honestly, for like being so great at your job.
Yeah, if you're out there watching, congratulations for winning this one.
Yeah. Thank you.
Moving on though. Pillar of the community. There's a lot going on behind the scenes that like a lot of people don't know about or like might not see, or just like there's a lot of stuff that you might see too that's just like keeping the community going and happening. There's a lot like making a tournament is a lot of work, I can tell you from experience. I don't do it too much nowadays, but I see that like there's a lot of people doing that and a lot of people keeping the community together. Shout out first of all to the first place winner, a bit sick. He's been like running this place like crazy, doing all sorts of cool things and helping out with everything where he can. Samaz keeping together the NA community, and also shout out to like all the other people that got on here. Astru, myself, and Duckwings for like keeping it together and helping out.
Definitely. We appreciate all of you guys for all your hidden and non-hidden work. You really make an impact on every single player's lives. When they get on the game every day and play Kung Fu, it's because you guys make it a little bit better every single day. So thank you so much for that. And congratulations to a bit sick.
Yeah. Well deserved.
So the best tournament was the Our Style Summer Championship for the EU side. It won by a whopping 38.7%, closely followed by the Teacup. But I think what really broke the camel's back was Team UGG getting set into losers just to win the reset and then win the finale all over. That was the craziest, most unheard of thing.
Not something you see quite often at all.
Definitely.
And like I'm surprised that like the EU side got all those votes and NA got not a vote. So really shows how entertaining EU was to watch. But shout out to every tournament on this list, because like I said, it's not easy to make these happen, and there's a lot of work going in to make you guys have a lot of fun. So thanks for helping out. Moving on though. We got the People's Champion. I think we said this earlier, like on our unintentionally, but Tiny Toon is the People's Champion. He's been winning a lot of awards like before, and he's trying his best. He's showing up. He's trying to dethrone the two GOATs of all time, and he's doing great work here. Everyone's rooting for this guy.
Cannot wait to see the day he takes a tournament and just becomes the champion. That'll be amazing.
Oh yeah, Og can't stay on top forever. So one of these days, Tiny Toon or someone else, they're gonna come up and they're gonna beat the shit out of them.
That's right. You tell him. Moving on, we have the best org or organization being our style. With the last
What a
two tournaments,
landslide.
yeah, by a landslide, but with 78.1% throughout all of that.
Oh
They
yeah.
created the last two tournaments, and I know they do so many things for Brawl Ball. Like Brawl Ball community is so thankful for them as well, and I know that we're so thankful for them, especially with their tournament being their last tournament being the favorite amongst the people. Like that really says a lot about their production, their quality, like what they try and put out into the community. So
Oh yeah.
great job to them. Shout out to them.
There's so much work they're doing for like all of the alternate game modes that it's
Mm-hmm.
just like very hard to do, and they've got a lot of people working on that. So shout out to Aristyle. Moving on. Not everyone could get on this list. There's a lot of very good players that it's just hard because a lot of the awards are just like best offense NA, best offense EU, and it's like very similar stuff. So there's a lot of people who like didn't get the opportunity to get nominated. But we're seeing that Hichu from EU is our top choice. Not really surprised because he was a very good player. I know he showed up a bit in ranked, probably
Mm-hmm.
not too much in tournaments, I think. So he's a bit unknown, but
Congrats
that's
to
why
him.
he's our top, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly just a lot of people that have done good in the past. Well, here, we've landed on, I believe, what is our last and final award. So this is Ballon d'Or. I definitely pronounced that right. It's basically just the best overall. That's what it is. It's a real life
Mhm.
award that the French magazine France Football has given out for a long time, and they gave us the honor to give it out this year
Yeah,
to a Kung Fu player
personally.
actually, which is a bit weird because usually it's for real life football, but now it's Kung Fu. So
Yeah,
our winner here in the top right, you can see there's a picture of him we actually got, is a bit sick, looking
yeah.
pretty fancy
He
there.
is not black. He did lie, but that's okay because he's still the Ballon d'Or. That's crazy accomplishment right there.
Oh yeah,
Congratulations
and
to you.
not far behind is Dirk. Uh, the two teammates vying for the best, basically. A lot of other people there, but really everyone knows it's either a bit sick or Dirk that's gonna win this. Yeah, I believe that's everything. But
Yeah.
winner's speech, yeah. Obviously, I think our biggest winner here was a bit sick. He won so
Yep.
many awards for like the competitive side and the non-competitive side. So I think we're gonna invite him to say a few words.
Yeah, the stage is yours.
Yeah.
Greetings, people of the Kung Fu world. It's me, your boy, a bit sick. Ballon d'Or winner, a bunch of other stuff I don't remember, but just want to say that you guys are the real heroes. I just put the work in to watch you guys shine, and
Oh,
to be so fortunate to see Tiny Toon come up from the ashes and rise to the top. He's gonna be number one day. But
really?
Daddy's here first, so you have to follow in my footsteps. um, best what else did I win? I can't remember. Good stuff, guys. I mean, look, Aug on top, Mandem on top, everyone's on top. If you come with me, your boy, you'll taste success too. I promise you. As we can see with Tony, with Edwald, Dirk. Shout out to Mandem, bruv. You get me. So yeah. I have more to say, but I'll keep it in my pocket for now. You guys will hear all about it on Discord later. All
All
right.
right.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Thank
Absolutely.
you.
Thank
That's
you.
sick. I believe that wraps it up for the whole thing. So once again, this is random people that have been working together to make this happen,
Yep.
made the
Yep.
awards happen. Once again, these are community voted awards, but they're not to be taken too seriously. They're mostly just like, oh, who's the most popular or something.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
if you won an award, pat yourself on the back. If you won an award that you didn't want, it's still people know you, people like you, and people like want you to win an award. So they're not to be taken
Definitely.
too
Definitely.
seriously. So
All for fun,
you
all
once
bringing
again.
the community closer. Thank you for all voting so much. And yes, as you were saying, thank you again.
Could I just ask if anybody in stream wants to come up and speak? Just join the general VC in Kung Fu community, and I'll drag you in. So yeah, but there's a 30-second delay, so give it time, Golden. Thank you
Okay.
very much.
Okay, well,
So,
in the
got-
meantime, I'm here, and yeah, I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty honored that I won. I think 2 awards
Yeah.
in total. The best
Dirk told
defense
me he was
EU.
really angry at a bit sick. There's like a lot of drama because like he's winning all the awards, taking them from Dirk.
Nah, it's alright. I
Yeah.
didn't need that many. I won the most important ones: best defense EU and best defense global. I had the biggest grin on my face when I
Oh
saw I
my
was
God.
by far the
Aw.
most voted global.
That was
Yeah.
crazy. 84.4%.
Yeah, I'm
It was
pretty
and
happy.
hard.
twice the
Yeah.
exact same score both times is insane.
I
Just
guess
loved by the people.
yeah, the same people that voted EU were also on global. But yeah, I'm pretty honored. I'm pretty happy that the people voted for me. Thank you guys. Yeah, promise I won't disappoint. Just kidding. Maybe I'll lose one for Tiny Toon so we can finally win one. But
Yeah,
yeah,
you'll
Yeah.
throw without telling a bit sick.
yeah, thanks for having me.
Once again, if anyone wants to come up, say a piece. If you want an award, just hop in the voice channel. We'll drag you in here. You can't really see us, but we can see you, and that's what's important. We see that you're trying your best.
Mhm.
Even if you're not winning tournaments, even if you don't play that often, if you're just a part of the Kung Fu community, you play Kung Fu at all, maybe you haven't even played in the past year or something, but
Okay, can I just say one
shout out to
cringy line?
everyone. What is
Alright.
it a bit sick?
I am inevitable.
Okay, time to end the stream. Thank you guys for tuning in so much. Thank you for all your votes. Thank you for being a part of the community. We love, appreciate, hate, whatever. You know?
Yeah, we actually got our first guest here. Shout out to Artemis Nix 42, also known as Tiny Toon. People say you're the people's champions. How are
Huh?
you taking this? This is like good awards
How does
for
that
you.
feel? Big words.
There you
from
have it.
the
Wise
big
words.
man. All right, left an impact.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Oh, I've never heard so many
92,
insightful
we
things.
can't hear you, bruv. Put your mic on.
Bit of a microphone issue here, yeah.
Can he
Yeah.
speak? Like, is
Just-
it perms and stuff?
Wow.
It should be fine, right?
We can just
He
give
should be
him a
able to. Can you
moment.
speak, Artemis? Or no?
He can't type in chat.
Here, I'll
Jeez.
give you like admin or something, I don't know.
Madness.
I can't actually, never mind. Sorry. Oh wait, he here.
Hi, Artemis. Hi, Tiny Toon.
Hello.
Stage
Yeah,
is
that's kind
yours,
of
my friend.
crazy.
Congratulations on your awards.
Yeah.
Cheers,
How's
man.
it
That's
feel?
kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're up and coming. It won't be long before you'll be the top of EU. I'm calling it here.
Yup.
It's so crazy. I kind of want like commercial. This that hasn't won anything. It's kind of peak how I beat Overnay. So I'm happy about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, you're just that guy, honestly. You're-
And
Honestly, good
Yeah.
job. Good job.
yeah, I'm gonna win my
Definitely.
own tournament one day. Trust me.
We believe you. We can see it
You'll
already.
get there. It's already happened.
Mm-hmm.
Og almost dethroned in the last tournament.
You're getting closer every single time, so
Just put in the work, keep improving. There's always room to improve, like I said. And you'll get
Yeah.
there.
W Tiny Toon.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us.
All right,
Hope you
get out.
enjoyed the awards, and yeah. If anyone else wants to come speak, say their part, just join the general chat. But
Edwall, you want to get in here? Give us a little winner's speech, because Edwall helped me to make this presentation. Tony helped me. Well, it was actually his awards. I'm just the one presenting it. So
yeah, shout out to
Oh.
Tony for making the awards.
shout out Dirk for
Definitely.
streaming. Shout
Yes.
out P for being a beast on the mic. And Golden for his eloquent wordplay.
Yeah, you guys did a very good
Oh,
job. That was
anytime.
very entertaining.
Amazing
you.
synergy,
I hope
as
so.
usual.
Always happy to help. Help different people.
Right.
Definitely.
I think that's everything because nobody wants to speak. We got Tiny Toon. That's about it. So
All right.
Yeah. Once again, thank you everyone for just being a part of Kung Foot. No matter how big or how small, like everyone's contributions helps to make it a better place. So
yeah,
that'll
GG.
be it
Yes.
for the awards. Yeah.
All right, it's gonna wrap it
That's
up.
that.